Welcome to The Passion Pod with your host, Chris Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the feature presentation.
Well, dinner time is over, and I'm sitting here with, can you introduce yourself and who you play for?
Yes, Titus Turner with the Gravel Yard.
Where are you from?
Yes, we're from Little Rock, Arkansas.
And you drove all the way here. How long did it take?
It took about 12 and a half hours.
How many festivals have you played before this?
We've played a ton.
A lot of them.
Yes.
This is your first time in Wisconsin, though. What do you think of it?
Oh, it's awesome up here. We love it. It's beautiful, great festival.
You haven't been here a super long time yet, but so far, what's one of the coolest things about the festival?
Oh, just the atmosphere. It's really great up here, and just a lot of great talent, music.
It's the highest vibe place I can imagine, right?
Yes, probably by far.
You're going to be here next year.
Hopefully.
Okay, so you play mandolin, right?
Yes.
Do you play anything else, or exclusively you're on that one?
Pretty much just mandolin.
Okay. How old were you when you started?
I was 7.
And you're how old now?
I'm 22.
So you're still really young, and you've been killing it for a long time.
Yes.
You were telling me off mic, your whole family plays music, right?
Yes. I started playing with my family. We had a little family band, went around, played bluegrass festivals, churches and stuff.
Did you guys record music?
We recorded a few albums.
Where can we find it if we wanted to go look for it?
It's not really.
It's a deep dive.
Yeah, it's just way back. It was years ago.
Sure. How many albums have you guys put out as a band now?
We've put out 2 albums in the past couple years.
Oh, okay. You did a whole bunch of it during COVID times when you weren't traveling, or what?
Yes, we had a few shows in COVID, but it was online. And,
sure.
We had a lot of festivals booked up that got canceled, and yes, we got to go in the studio and try to make some use of that time.
Sure. Since that's all kind of been lifted or going where it's at anyways, the festivals and stuff are coming back. How much are you touring? Like, how much are you traveling around for shows?
Pretty much ever since February, we've been booked about every week somewhere.
Oh, wow. That's
yes,
quite a bit.
We've been playing a lot of music.
What part of the countries have you been playing? Because you said this is your first time in Wisconsin, but where all have you been traveling to?
Well, we're originally based out of Little Rock, and we play a lot. We play a ton in Arkansas, but we've been in Indiana. We've been out over in a bunch of different states.
Sure.
And we're going to be going up to Wyoming this year, so we're looking forward to that.
How long are the tours that you usually go? Are they just weekend things, or have you been doing some long ones?
It's pretty much just weekend based.
So how would you describe the sound of your band?
It's kind of really, old-fashioned kind of bluegrass. We like the pretty much first gen bluegrass.
Okay, sure.
So you're gonna get that feel of first gen, little second gen.
Sure.
We like the old traditional flat and Scruggs.
How many people are in the band, and what role do each of them play?
There are 6 members in the band. I've got a guitar, and I play a mandolin. There's a bass player, banjo, fiddle.
Are you the youngest one in the band?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been part of it?
Me and the bass player, we started the band in, I believe it was 2018.
Okay, so when you were 18 then?
Yes.
Right out of high school?
Yes, sir.
And then you've been doing music pretty much full-time since, huh?
Yep, all my life pretty much.
Where can people best find your music if they were going to try to look on Spotify and whatnot? What do they got to look, and what's the best social media platform for you?
Yes, you can find our music. It's Gravel Yard. You can find us on Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, on Facebook, our page, just all over the social media.
Who does all the social media stuff, and in general, like each member of the band, what kind of part do they have to play in the whole grand picture? Because it's not just playing music, right?
Oh, no, pretty much. We all do a part. We have a manager that does a lot of that for us.
Oh, cool. How long have you had a manager, like the whole time, or is that like a new addition to take some of the stress off you?
We got our manager about, I'd say about a year ago.
Oh, okay, so before that, you guys were still doing everything?
Yes.
Were you the one who was handling all the bookings and everything, too?
Me and the bass player, we was kind of going back and forth, getting some bookings going. And
sure.
We've been playing, for just about 4 years, so it's it's a process.
Yeah,
And,
that seems to be growing fast, right?
Yes, it is. It's been going great so far.
Are you aspiring to do music 100% full time then, as soon as possible?
Yes, that's what we're trying to go into.
Are you going to be doing any international tours at any point? Is that on the agenda to want to do that stuff?
Well, if that's where the road leads, then yeah, we will we'll go.
Okay, so who writes most of your music?
We pretty much all write.
Okay.
The Aaron that plays the bass, he does a lot of the writing for us. Chris Denny, he does a lot of writing, the lead singer for us, and I do a little bit.
What's one of the songs that you wrote?
It's God is My Best Friend.
God is your best friend? What's the story behind it? How did it all kind of come together? Because you did a part of it, right? But then how did everybody else kind of meld in to make this thing?
Well, I just woke up one morning and it was just, I don't know, I was just sitting on the couch just kind of strumming on the guitar and the words just fell out of the sky, and I just started, putting this melody together on the guitar, and then I was like, I called up the guys and said, hey, let's get together, let's practice, and I said, hey, I got this song, and I just had like a verse and chorus, and we got together and we finished up the song. And,
how long did it take to finish it up? How long of a process was that?
If I had to guess, I'd say probably about a month.
Okay, so it does take a little while to put this whole thing
took a
together.
little while, but the verse and chorus come, just within a matter of minutes. And then it took the finishing verse, it usually takes a while to get that one.
Well, yeah, that has to be the banger. That has to be the one that you leave on.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. What's the name of that song one more time? Let's play it right now.
It is God is My Best Friend.
When I wake up in the morning, the sun is coming up. And my mind is to thinking how much I am loved. I tell God I'm not worthy, no wrong I've done. He says, child, you're forgiven. Life has just begun. I am blessed with a family. I got a few good friends. I've got food on my table. I go fishing now and then. I am thankful from the good Lord for this money I can spend. If you ask what I'm thinking, God is my best friend. In daylight and darkness, some nights rain may fall. When I open up my Bible, those things seem so small. You will know when it happens in the middle of the night. He will lead you to the light. I am blessed with a family. I got a few good friends. I've got food on my table. Go fishing now and then. I am thankful from the good Lord for this money I can spend. If you ask what I'm thinking, God is my best friend. If you ask what I'm thinking, God is my best friend.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of The Passion Pod. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We'll see you soon.